Minor Daily Show, and holy shit, it's New Year's Eve, and we're about 20 minutes away from 2026 on the East Coast. Me in Nevada, I gotta wait another 3 hours. Angela, who is my guest co-host today, she gotta wait another hour for Chicago's New Year's. Am I right? And welcome, Angela. I had Pete, and now I have you. What's going on?
Nothing. I mean, you're very lucky right now.
What, to have you on the podcast?
I'm just kidding.
Guys, just so you all know, Angela is from the Minor Details, our podcast we do every Thursday, and we will be doing it on New Year's Day tomorrow. We have a special guest co-host because Pete can't make it tomorrow, and he might have some paranormal stuff to tell us. We'll just say that, and then January 8th, Angela, we have our biggest podcast. We're gonna have the Travis Walton story, where he was abducted in front of six of his friends. There were 7 of them in a truck. They seen a UFO. Travis got out, got abducted. His 6 friends witnessed it, and they were almost charged with murder back in the 70s. One of the guys that was in that truck will be on our podcast January 8th. Angela, I can't wait. I've already talked to him. I can't wait for you guys all to hear his story. It gives me chills. It gives me chills. This guy told me on the phone they saw the craft and they saw a beam of light hit Travis Walton and knock him over. It's crazy, Angela.
I can't believe they're all like alive and not in jail or anything like that.
What do you mean?
I don't know. I gotta like dive deep into this story tonight because I'm excited. Like I haven't seen it in a while. And I need a refresh.
I watch, and I'm going to tell you guys to get ready for the podcast. Watch Paranormal Witness. Okay, I believe it's season 2, episode 9. It's called The Abduction. It's on Peacock. Okay, that the guy that it's going to be on our podcast, Steve. He said that is the best episode. That is really tells the facts of the story. He even told me the craft they show on there sort of looks like the craft that they actually seen. That's what he told me tonight. Now the movie's good too, Fire in the Sky, but of course, guys, movies are Hollywood. Okay, so Steve told me the best one to look at was Paranormal Witness that really tells the facts of the story. So I can't wait. What about you?
I'm excited, and I'm excited to have Tommy on tomorrow.
Yeah, and for you guys don't know, Tommy's been a big fan of ours for about 5-6 months. So when we asked anybody who wanted to be a guest co-host because Pete couldn't make it tomorrow, Tommy jumped in right away. So we're excited to have him. He's been a fan of the show. He's been a big voice for the show, and we're glad Tommy's going to be on the show.
And he's got a good story to tell, apparently, too. Because I just heard a gist of it, and I was like, what?
I know. And guys, when you're tuning in here, we are known for true crime and politics and news, but we dabble in the paranormal because Pete, Angela, and I, we love it. So every once in a while, you're going to hear paranormal stories from us. And you're going to hear the biggest one because the Travis Walton one is top 5 UFO stories in the world. In the world. And we're going to have one of them on the show. It's shocking. January 8th. Mark your calendars. Follow us, guys. The Minor Details, the Danny Minor Daily Show, because we're going to give this to you all 2026. So, Angela, I thought we got 15 minutes before the New Year's. Let's talk about what you think. I'll mention a story. You mention a story. The top 5 stories of 2025. I'm going to start. Go ahead.
Time out. Everyone, follow me on A Dose of Angela, okay? Because I didn't start my page yet, and I need some hype. So
give Angela some hype. We're deciding what her show is going to be. But whatever it is, it's going to be exciting. I can tell you that.
I can literally talk about anything, and you'll be glued. I'm telling you right now. I'm more than a dose, by the way, so it should be interesting.
She's way more than a dose. As Pete, you have no idea what we deal with before we go live. You have no idea.
I feel so bad for him.
Guys, just to tell you, for 2 days before we go live, she'll start saying, I got to get everything ready. I got to get everything ready. For 2 days, we hear this. And then 5 minutes before the podcast, nothing's ready. And she'll say, what's the podcast about? I didn't research anything. Every week. Every week, guys.
He's not kidding. And stuff happens throughout the show. Like, I have bloopers that they probably didn't even cut up yet. But, like, I mean, they happen all the time. I think we only made a couple. but honestly, it happens throughout the show. I usually spill something or like one time it landed on something. It was really weird, and Danny just, he over exaggerated it. But I
Are you
mean,
trying to say I'm a drama king?
he is.
Listen, what Angela's talking about, our 2026-25 highlight, in the middle of a podcast, she knocks her camera over and it lands in her lap in the middle of the podcast.
Not just like my lap, but it was like, and then it just stayed there. And I spilled my Dubby cup, I spilled my drink, and it was water, or no, it was something like with water. I don't know. It was Dubby, and it was sticky, and it was all over. Oh, and my Starbucks drink the other time. It went all over me.
And so, listen, I'm glad you said that. Let's stop right there. Go to WGG.com. I'm telling you guys, the best energy drink out there. They sponsor the Danny Miner Daily Show, the Miner Details. But I'm telling you, sponsors or not, I fucking love Dubby. Go to WGG.com, put the Miner Details in there, and you get 10% off. And Angela, tell me, it's the great drink, isn't it? It keeps you up. No, it's almost as good as coffee. You like coffee better?
I like my Starbucks, but you know what though?
Starbucks sucks.
And my espresso, my Italian espresso, I have to have that, and that's what I get at Starbucks. I'm like the only one that gets the Starbucks frappuccinos. Like even in the winter, I'm drinking Starbucks espresso frappuccinos. Everyone's like, "What the hell? Like, is she on crack?" No, I'm not on crack. I just drink it. But this stuff actually, honestly, like Dubby's actually really good. You get like no jitters. Like I know people talk about jitters, you get none. And it's actually ranked the number 1 out of like the best tasting energy drink. And
it is.
No, it really is. They have like unique flavors, and like I think Danny, you should probably order me some more. I feel like I'm running low, and I only get the little stuff because I don't do it too often because I'm more of a coffee. But when I do drink it, I run out so fast, and Danny gets like tubs, and he probably goes through it in like 3 days. I'm not kidding.
I'm totally out of it. I actually like that. What's that one flavor? I always say the pixie straw.
He means it tastes like a pixie stick, but
pixie stick.
He calls it a pixie straw. Like I don't know, like what era that's from, or if that.
I'm old.
And he has a Yahoo email.
I started a Gmail now.
You did? I didn't get that one yet. Okay, well, he has a Yahoo email. I actually need to start another one too, but
I had to start a Gmail because Opus Clip couldn't send it to my Yahoo email address anymore.
That's right.
Remember, I ripped poor Opus Clip a new ass, and it was my fault because my Yahoo email was too old.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah, they're having trouble with Yahoo emails, so I had to change to Gmail.
Can I just say that I got blamed for that? He was so mad at me for like days, and he blamed me for it. I'm like, how does that even work? Like, I get blamed for everything. Like, I'm always to blame.
Listen, this is why she was blamed. She asked for my password. So I gave her my password so she can edit the clips. And next thing I know, I'm locked out. And I can't do anything. So, of course, I thought she did it.
And you know what? I've actually done it in the past, and it didn't happen. I tried to explain that to him. Like, we've done this before, and like, you never got locked out. So I think his phone just doesn't like him.
And guys, I am a DARE instructor. I was a DARE instructor.
And when did DARE end? I dare you to tell us.
Tell what?
When did DARE end? Is it still a thing? Is it still a program?
I don't think it is. I mean, it was fun teaching. I taught it for about 5 years.
Did you have the bear?
Yeah, I had the bear. I was a DARE officer. They used to call me Officer Friendly.
Wait. Are these kids grown up now? Like, do they know who you are? Because I'd love to bring them on here and like.
Oh yeah, watch my videos. I'm friendly.
Okay. I mean, and you do drugs now.
Not marijuana.
Okay, I'm joking, but
marijuana.
Okay, but is that your DARE shirt from like when you were?
No, I found this at a store. I saw it in a store and I bought it.
No, one store.
Right? The Coke Factory store, I think. What's that?
Oh, I don't know. Burlington?
You know what? Yeah, Burlington, I think I got this.
I thought you got it from like that one store that you get your cool shirts from.
Maybe I did. I don't know. Oh, maybe you're right. I might have got it from there. I'm not sure. I'm not
I don't,
sure.
I don't even know, but I
Yeah.
think we should all be wearing some Dare shirts because I don't.
Well, look. Well, listen, Angela. We're 9 minutes away, and we haven't even talked about 2025
I
highlights.
mean that. I mean that checks out. Like,
Okay, and we got people in, and people want to know. But I'm going to say this, Angela. Let me start it, and then I'll let you. Okay. I'm
okay,
going to say the number one news story, and you tell me if you would agree or disagree. The number one news story for 2025 was the murder of Charlie Kirk, the assassination of Charlie Kirk. 100% to me was the number one news story of 2025. It rocked me. I mean, like nothing other than losing a family member, which I have lost. I would say that his death rocked me almost as much as that, and it's crazy because I didn't know him.
no, it's not crazy. A lot of people they felt the same. So I mean, because you're just an innocent person, just speaking like your
Right.
mind and what you're passionate about, and then you get killed for it. So like, what the
And,
fuck?
and I agree with you, Angela. This wasn't a politician. He wasn't nothing. He was just a person like me and you, just given his right to free speech, and they fucking murdered him. I mean, Charlie Kirk, if the liberals like it or not, he's going to be in every history book in the world. I mean, he's going to be in every history book. He really is. Charlie changed this world the 31 years he was on this planet. He really did. It's crazy that he died that young, but had such an impact on the world.
Yeah, and he's actually from out by me in
Oh, yeah, that's
Illinois.
right. He started
So,
in Chicago, right?
yeah, like near. I mean, he actually like lived. He's from around here, like where I'm at in the suburbs
Yeah,
of
I
Chicago.
know, but then I think he started Turning Point there, but then they offered him like he got a loan.
No,
I forget
his
the
was
whole
more
story.
south. It was like the south suburbs where he started it. He's more from like the
I
northwest
know, but
suburbs.
it started in Chicago.
Yeah, and the suburbs. Yeah.
See, folks, Angela got ADHD, so you have to like she can't say Chicago. She has to say the suburbs.
I mean, there's a difference between Chicago and the suburbs. Like, there's a huge. If you ask anyone in Chicago, they're gonna get into it with you about it. Like, I'm telling you right now, they're gonna be like, "Oh, so you live in the suburbs?" And they're gonna be like, "No, I live in Chicago." They're like, "No, that's the suburbs." And they're like, "No, it's Chicago." So it's like, you got to say the right thing.
All right, can we say he was from the area? Can we say that?
He's from the.
Is your ADHD gonna allow you to say he's from the area?
Right, Charlie Kirk is from my area in Illinois.
Yes. Okay. And then he moved it to Phoenix, Arizona, because I think he got a loan. I think somebody gave him a. He said he started this whole thing with a $25,000 loan. I
They,
read his story.
I think somebody actually they donated money. I don't remember who it was, but somebody gave him a bunch of money. I thought, and then he
Yeah, it was a
yeah.
$25,000 donation, I believe.
I think it was probably somebody in Arizona that wanted him there. Was it?
Yes, it's exactly what they said. And
Oh,
I've been to Turning Point. You know that I went for the memorial. It was honestly the memorial was one of the greatest things I've seen. I mean, I hate to say that because it was a funeral, a memorial service, but it was so inspiring to be there. And I think you watched it on TV and you even said it's crazy that Danny's there, right? You were watching and thinking, I can't believe he's seeing this.
I mean, I was there for like your whole trip, but I really wasn't there. But I was there. Um,
I I gotta tell you this. She saved me because I think that I think it started at 10 o'clock. Am I right? 10 or 11 o'clock, the memorial
I
started.
said, Danny, you need to get there early because if it's anything like Chicago and it's a big event like this, you better go get your ass down there right now because there's going to be people waiting on the side of the road. And he's like, he started getting anxiety. He actually got mad at me and hung up on me. I didn't hear from him for like 2 days, or actually until he got back home or something. He got so pissed at me, and I was like, "All right." I'm like, "That checks." Because seriously, like he was so mad, and I was just like, all I did was tell him, and then I think he actually messaged me. Was it afterwards, like 2 days later, 3 days later, after he got home, like well after he got home, he needed a couple days to cool off and get some pizza and water or Gatorade or something. I don't know,
I
but
don't think we had to tell that side of the story. I think
oh
look
no,
at
no, because he was so dehydrated. Like I was watching the TV and there was these people and I was watching his lives here and there. I was poking through just to make sure he was still alive. And so like he literally like there was people passing out and stuff. Like people were like
yeah.
over it. It was like 100 and what something, right?
It was like 111, 112. And listen, guys, I'm going to tell you this. When I got there, Angela's right. I was going to leave at like 9 o'clock for this 11 o'clock
And
memorial.
Danny actually gets anxiety on top of that. So I really like turned his point for him. Like I turned everything around for him. Like I actually felt bad because then he like hung up on me and wouldn't talk to me for 3 days.
She,
But
are
I'm
we
not even
gonna are
kidding.
we gonna finish the story? Are we
It's
gonna finish the
entertaining.
story?
It's
I
entertaining.
I tried to do this story now 3 times and she's interrupted me all 3 times.
All
I
right, let's
just
hear
want
it.
to finish this story. So she says to me, "You're never gonna make it," and I'm like, "I'm not leaving there. What am I gonna do? Sit in my car?" I was arguing with her. Well, I'm not sitting there for hours. And then I got off the phone with her and I kept watching the news and I'm like, "She's probably right." And I'm gonna tell you, if I didn't leave when she told me to leave, I'd have never made the memorial. I would have never made it. So I do got to give it to Angela. If she didn't tell me to leave early, I'd have never made
Thank you so much. You finally like said what I've been waiting to hear for like, I don't know, months now. But seriously, it was like 2 something in the morning. I'm like, dude, you gotta go now. And he's like, what? I'm like, I'm telling you, this is a huge event. You gotta go now. I mean, he got so mad, he hung up on me. Like, and then
I think.
I found out he was there. I was like, right. And he's like, yeah, there's a lot of people here. I'm like, uh-huh.
So anyway, I want to describe the memorial. So I get to the memorial, and I decided not to go straight to the memorial. A lot of people were getting off 2 exits before the memorial, and I saw that. And I'm thinking I'm going to follow local people because they must know something. Okay, so I followed this group, and we parked at a casino that was maybe 2 miles to the event. And I walked. I parked at this casino and I walked to this event in 117 degrees with nice shoes on, nice pants on. It was horrible. It was horrible, but it was worth it. And it was so hot. And Angela's right. People were passing out everywhere because of the heat. It was really bad.
And I even told Danny, I said, bring some, what did I say, electrolyte water, Gatorade, and because did you have a backpack with you?
Yeah, I think I did bring my
And I
backpack.
told him
Yeah.
bring snacks and stuff. He didn't listen. So when he got
So,
back, he told me he got a pizza and like I think wasn't it a Gatorade or electrolyte water? I said something, and I think it was Smart Water. And you actually got it because I saw it in your on your story because I wasn't talking to him, and I was like, uh huh. I'm like, yeah, you better show that. But yeah, no, like I don't know why people would be so dumb and go places and not bring snacks or like even people around you. You never know, like if somebody's like has an emergency
yeah.
because there were people that left by ambulance, right?
Yeah, oh yeah. People are dropping left and right because we had to stand in line for hours. I probably waited in line 4 hours to get in there in 100 and some degree heat. It was bad. And
I
I'm going to be
saw
on.
your
I'm,
lives, and
I'm going
I
to be
think your
honest
phone
with
was
you.
not working.
I'm going to be honest with all of you. I may have skipped the line.
No, he did. He at a memorial. He skipped a line at a memorial, and they were old people. He jumped in front of old people. I mean, older people.
Listen, I had to get in there. So when
It's a
the guys that were
memorial.
there was guys standing by the thing ordering people where to go. As soon as the guy turned his head, I went. I cut in front of everybody. I heard them yelling at me, and I just kept going.
So, so Danny was acting like a degenerate, like a liberal, and he decided to just cut the line, right? Is that what you're telling us? Because, like, I mean, people are probably pissed at you right now. I'd be pissed too.
Listen, there was Happy New Year, East Coast. It's
Oh my
Happy
gosh, Happy
New
New
Year.
Year! It really is.
Hey, Happy New Year,
I didn't
East
hear the ball
Coast.
drop.
I see it. It just dropped. I seen it. No, I
You
didn't.
saw the
But
ball drop?
no, it was. Well, I still have 3 hours to 2026. I still have 3 hours.
I have 1 hour.
You have 1 hour.
Yeah.
All right. So let me finish this real quick. So I walk in, and we only lost one person too for the New Year's Eve. That's not bad. Everybody else stayed in. But anyway, I walked into the event. When I walked into the event, honestly, Angela, I'm not a very religious person, but that kind of made me feel it. Like I felt it. I know you think I'm religious.
You
I'm more
are.
religious.
It's
I'm
in
more
your
religious
blood.
than you. I know. I'm
You're
more
not more
religious than you
religious
and
than
Pete.
no, you're not more religious than me. You just memorize the Bible. I can't memorize shit because I have ADHD, okay? Like I'll read something and be like, what the hell did I just read? And like let me read it 20 more times and like, okay, it's not working out. Like, no.
but I know the Bible because I went to Catholic school. It was forced in my head. I mean, I know everything about it, you
Danny used
know?
to get beat at Catholic school because he was so
Oh, yeah,
bad.
yeah, yeah, yeah. We did get beat. But anyway, so I went into the memorial. They're playing all this song. That's the first time I think the guy's name is Brandon Lake. Is that his
Oh,
name that sings
like
Gratitude?
gratitude.
I mean,
Yeah.
this guy, I mean, for a gospel singer, my God, this guy's good. I mean, he gave me chills. And to sit there and have 100,000 people sing that together, it was the greatest thing I've ever been involved in my life. You know, it really was. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. It teared me up. I was tearing up. I was all alone there. I didn't go with anybody. I went by myself.
You weren't
But it
alone
was
though.
no, everybody was great. Everybody accepted me in there. It was great. Everything was good. I got to see Trump, Tucker Carlson. I mean, I've seen them all. Erica Kirk. I,
Katie.
I, I've seen every single person
At
that
Candace
you could.
Owens, right? No?
No, I didn't see Candace Owens, but I got to not meet everybody, but get to see everybody. So it was an event. I'm very mad I didn't go to America Fest. I should have went last week. Turning Point had America Fest out at in Phoenix. I should have went. I missed it. Next year I'll definitely go.
Well, I'm upset because I missed the memorial because Pete couldn't get off work. And I was like, I really want to go, but I'm not just hanging out with Danny. Like, I wanted somebody else there. And then that didn't happen. So then I was like, but I did have a ticket. I did have my ticket. And Danny was actually shocked that I got my ticket because I've never been on top of anything before. And while I was on the phone with him, I actually did it. And he's like, oh my God, of all people, she got her ticket. I'm like, yeah. Like, I was shocked too, but I made it seem like I was like very confident because that's what I do. So
Okay. So I'm going to say that was the top story. Let's go with the top five. So we got four more. Do you have anything that you could think of that was like the biggest story of 2025? And then I want us to think of what the biggest story of 2026 will be.
I mean, like the Epstein, like Epstein is that we're going. It seems like
I,
it's delaying everything.
okay, so that's Angela. I would say that's in the top five. So you got Charlie Kirk, you got the Epstein files that are coming out. So I would say that's in the top five. Would you say the deportation that's going across the country, that's in the top five, right?
I mean, like the ones that are actually doing the right ones, like
What I'm saying, we're looking at the big topics for 2025, B.
oh,
You know?
topics. I think like
Yeah.
cases. Okay, so like topics. Um,
Yeah, we're any
yeah.
topic, the best topic.
So like events. So basically, yeah, ICE.
Yeah, that's what I mean. So you got deportation, right?
Mm-hmm. Trying to think what else.
Charlie Kirk.
Oh, the Idaho 4 case.
Yeah, he pled guilty this year. He pled guilty in July.
Just because I think it's because a lot of the documents came out, afterwards, and the whole like case, I guess, finally like, he pled guilty. So I think that kind of made it a big deal, even though the case would have happened was it on our birthday, November 13th of 2022, I believe.
I believe it was. Yeah,
So
2 years ago.
I mean, they waited so
Almost
long.
three. Yeah, almost 3 years. You're right.
Yeah, those poor families. I couldn't believe that they made them suffer that long. Like that is just so disturbing. And
All right, so we're looking at Charlie Kirk. We're looking at
Luigi Mangione.
Oh, that's right. Holy shit, you're right. The Luigi Mangione case. Listen, we all want to know Angela has this crush on this guy,
I don't
even
have a
though he's
crush.
a murderer. A
Listen,
murderer.
listen, I don't have a crush on him. He looks like a little child, first of all. Okay. Um, I don't have a crush on him. Okay. I would tell you if I had a crush, trust me. You'd know. But like, no, I don't have a crush on him, but I think that they should free him. I'm sorry. Like, I mean, anyone that has ever had to deal with health insurance, like you'll know that United Healthcare was actually like the number one out of like all of them. It was like 30% they were denying all these people. They
Okay,
denied
Angela,
children.
you give me violations every time, so
No, they
please watch
denied
what you're saying.
children,
Please.
children, adults, and like elderly of medically necessary, whether it was medicine, like devices, stuff that they needed to survive. And they just let them die. And it was all up to the CEOs. They were in charge of everything. So fuck them. I'm
I
not
want to
saying
tell you.
anyone deserves to die. Nobody
Listen,
deserves to die.
listen. I want
Start a
everybody to
movement.
know. Here we go. I want everyone to know that Angela has cost me violations on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, All she does is talk about this case, and because she does, I get violations everywhere, everywhere.
Okay. That is true. But in my defense, like I didn't say anything bad. All I said was free Luigi. And they're like, TikTok was like, violation, you're almost banned. And I'm like, excuse me, I don't even like what does banned mean? Like I didn't know. I was like too new. I was like, what? It was so dumb.
Okay, so is there anything else? What else happened?
Diddy.
What do you?
What Diddy?
Oh, we got Diddy. Diddy was a big story in
Epstein,
2025.
Epstein, right?
Well, we mentioned that already.
Okay, well,
You did.
I think more is going to be coming
Do
out
you
in
see
the
how
20.
bad the ADHD is? She can't remember that she mentioned it already.
I want to just mention, I don't even know if this is working right now, but I do want to mention that I think it's still going to be going into 2026.
Oh, of course, of course.
So I think it might even get like bigger, but I'm just saying. I said what I said.
All right, so let's talk. We talked about the big thing. I don't think there's anything else. What else?
I think that there
Anything?
was a lot more. I mean, there's a lot of things. Oh, the Menendez brothers.
Uh,
I mean, they brought it up, and I mean, it was a big thing. Like they tried to get out, and they didn't let them. So I mean, it was a big deal. I thought, in my opinion.
I guess. I'm not a fan of them. You know what I
I
mean?
know, I
You
know.
know,
That's fine. That's
I
fine.
mean,
But
and then you have no, Gypsy Rose was last year. It wasn't this year, right?
yeah, it was.
That was
Yeah,
last year.
she's weird. She's a weirdo.
She is a weird. She is a.
She's
But listen,
weird.
I agree.
She was
She's
abused,
weird.
though. She was
Yeah, I
abused.
mean, if you watch the movie, and if the movie's true,
I
I mean,
didn't watch the
that girl,
movie.
she was abused. I mean, she really was. If that movie's even quarter true, that poor girl, she was
I didn't.
abused.
I didn't need to watch the movie to know that the mom was like a. I don't know what she had, but it was not normal.
I think you see that a lot. There's a lot of moms that live through their kids, especially their daughters. I mean, moms are weird sometimes with their daughters. I see mothers like live through their daughters' lives. I swear to God, and that's not a
Oh,
good thing
really?
to do.
Where do you see
Yes.
that? You ever had an Italian mom? You know, like what I deal with.
I had a Polish mom.
That's so. I mean, they're
I
cool
had
though.
An Italian father and a Polish mom. That's
See,
what
you
I
got
had.
like the cool parents. Like those are the. That's like cool. Like mine wasn't like no. Like the first
Mo-
generation here. No.
Oh, that's right. Everybody. Angela is first generation Italian.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
mean,
her
yeah.
her mom's straight off the boat.
Yeah,
I
she
think
came
they
on a boat,
boot.
guys.
I think they booted the Italian booted your mom right out of here.
No, because we're not from like. Well, actually, my dad's side is like from Naples, but like my mom's side's like Abruzzo, so it's like Abruzzo is like I don't know, like an hour and 45 minutes east of Rome. So it's like middle. So the boot she can't get booted if she's not at the bottom. Is where I'm getting at.
Okay,
Fair
I've never
enough,
been
right?
there. I've
Fair
never
enough.
been there, so I
You
have
got
no
to. I
idea.
mean, it's beautiful. I used to go every summer. I loved it.
When's the last time you were in Italy?
It was actually 2007.
Oh wow! So it's been a long time since you've been there.
Everyone still loves me, and they all watch the podcast, like
Do
on
they?
Minor Details. They all keep up with me. Like
Well, you guys have a house or something there, right? Or a property, or somebody relatives have a property or a house or something,
I have a
right?
lot of family. Like I have first cousins out there. You
Okay.
just put it that way, and yeah, we have a big house out
Well,
there.
tell them the
We live in
podcast
Rio.
is coming. We're going to go live from Italy.
We could actually, and I mean, especially if we're not going
I'm
to
going
use
to
the
have to get
Wi-Fi.
my passport though.
Oh
I
yeah,
let mine expire.
yeah. Mine. I think I have to get it redone in 2028.
Oh, okay, okay.
So
And guys, just want to make an announcement. I did get offered to go on a big, huge podcast. We'll announce that later. It's going to be out in Florida. They're flying me out. I'm going to be a guest of theirs. So we'll announce that later. So it's a big thing. We're just hoping we even get bigger. We're hoping we get bigger. And we
Danny's
will,
gonna
guys.
Danny's gonna do so well because he's good at anything that he does. I'm not trying to like sit here and talk him up and make that ego come out. But
I don't have an ego. Would you think I have an ego? Like, really?
yeah. And I feed into it. And I don't mean to. I'm just an honest person. I'm just an honest person. So like if I see potential and if I someone's doing a good job, I'm like, hey, that was freaking awesome. Like, I'm just that person. I'm like everyone's cheerleader, but if you suck, I'm not going to be your cheerleader. Or if you're not cheering me on, I'm definitely not going to be your cheerleader. Like but like, no, he does great. And he's so like driven, like self-driven, like very determined. And I mean, you don't even have to have talent at that point. But the thing is, he has talent too. So you're unstoppable. Like, and people see that. And you're going to always speak your mind and you don't give a shit. And that's why you're great.
Oh, and you know what? And thank you, Angela. By the way, thank you. But you know what? I'm glad you brought that up about like we're talking about content creation too, because believe it or not, I put a video out on Rumble about being a content creator. And really, I thought Rumble wouldn't go, but that actually got a lot more views than I thought it would. People are actually interested about how you become
Because
a content creator, you
because you
know?
should have been teaching this. I told Danny a long time ago, I said, you should be teaching courses. But I was like, maybe I should join though and do like the social media side because that's what I do for him. Like for the past what, like year and a half, literally,
Angela's like my manager.
literally. Like I'm so, he's good at what he does, and I'm really good at what I do. Like that's the thing, and I figure everything out because I do have a bachelor's in that and stuff too. So I mean, I'm good. I'm also a natural at it.
Oh, but what were you just saying? We got knocked off because we have ADHD. That's why we need Pete on this podcast.
No, we just need a little script thing to like little like bullet points. Like
But Pete,
it's really.
Pete's the only one without a mental illness. Me and you both have mental illnesses. Pete
And you have
doesn't.
to know that ADHD is not a mental illness. Some
All
people
right,
say it is, other people say it's not. So you must have something combined with your ADHD.
it's what do they call ADHD then? It's not a what is it? It's mental. It's something mental.
I
We don't
don't.
act like everybody else. you
I just
know?
feel like you think differently, or you think on a different side of your brain. I don't know. I never actually looked at the definition. Once they told me I had it, I said my life finally fucking makes sense. So
And let me tell you something. Meeting Angela with her ADHD, oh my God. Mine is, I always thought mine was really bad. Mine's not that bad.
no. So Danny's like the functioning ADHD. Like I can get a million things done at once, but then he'll give himself anxiety while he's doing it. And me, I'm like, I'll sit here and be like, "What do I have to do again?" Or like, I like back in when I was in school, I'd be like, "Oh, oh my gosh, the bell just rang." I'm like, I looked at the clock this entire time. So what did we learn? Like, I literally zoned out the whole time, and I didn't even know I was staring at the clock. I'm like, I could have been staring at a person. Like, I don't even know what I was staring at, but I would always like go back to the clock and be like, "Oh God."
You know what? I got to bring something else up, and I wasn't going to bring this up, but I saw it on TikTok. Okay. People are saying, now you're young. You're not as old. I mean, you're 20 years younger than me. But when
30.
no, it's not 30. Stop it. But
Shit, I think it was like 8.
when I was a kid, I don't know if they did this with you. Do you remember them putting headphones on us and saying, do you hear stuff in your ear? Raise your hand. Do you
Yeah,
remember
and you
any of that?
failed and they didn't care.
They're saying now that that was all a lie. That was to see if we had psychic abilities. That they tested us in school for that, for psychic abilities. And then I'm going to tell you another thing after we talk about
Wait, I have
this.
a comment to make on that. I have a feeling that they
Okay.
were probably trying to see if like you were schizophrenic or something. It's like, did you hear that? Did you hear that? And nothing against anyone that has it. I'm just saying, like, did you hear that? Like, no, I didn't. And I just honestly, I think they did it to fuck with us or to see if we were paying attention.
They said that that was all tests to see if we had psychic abilities by the government. That's what they're saying. I remember them doing this. I remember them coming in, giving us them hearing. Why? Like, why would they give us hearing tests in school? Like our parents could take us to the hearing doctor, right? To the ear doctor,
Well,
right?
Janie, aren't you kind of like deaf in one ear? Like you didn't even care though.
But I'm saying, don't you think that's weird that we were getting hearing tests in school?
No, it's like part of the whole health thing to get into school. Like I have a child right now, and I'm telling you, this is how it works. Like it's nothing to do with let's listen to his ears. It's like, no, I want to know if my kid's deaf too, because sometimes he didn't hear his name, but then I found out he was autistic, ADHD. I'm like, okay. I'm like, that checks out.
But now listen. Here's another thing they're saying. Okay, on
Wait, but he
TikTok.
hears electricity. Can I say that? It's so fucked up. My
What?
son hears electricity.
What do you mean he hears it?
He hears it. He hears the electricity. He's like, oh, in the no. He's like, oh, the power is out, and I was like, no, no. I'm like, that was last night. This was after we had a really bad thunderstorm. I'm like, the power's back on now. He's like, no, there's no electricity. And I'm like, the hell is this kid talking about? I look at the stove because I was about to cook lunch and it was off. And I was like, or no, it was on or off or whatever. Like he told me that it was, yeah, he told me the power was out. So it was off. And then he told me when it was back on. So I
He can
guess
hear. Now, just tell the audience your son is autistic,
he's
right?
autistic and ADHD. And let me tell you, the ADHD is like at the point where it's overlapping right now and it's driving me nuts.
But you think that's something, an ability he has from having that?
Yeah, that's normal, I guess. There's not okay, so not every person that is, that has autism, let's say, if you have autism, you don't have the same thing as everyone else, like at all. Like everyone is completely different. There's no child that is ever the same as the other child. Like everyone is completely different. And so with my son though, it's like he I didn't know that he could hear electricity. So sometimes like he'll tell me to like unplug the nightlight, but he says it's because it's like he's like, I don't like the he's like, turn it off, it's scaring me, like the nightlight. I'm like, so I wait till he falls asleep and then I go put the nightlight on. Sometimes he gets up and he turns off the fan or turns it on higher. And I'm like, is there like a ghost in the room? Like, what the hell's going on? But yeah, he hears electricity. Like he's done this more than once. And I don't know if it was Rain Man. I thought he did the same thing, but I could be totally wrong. Like that one movie, Rain Man with Tom Cruise.
And listen, tell
Um,
them what else he does when he speaks. You got to say it.
okay,
To
so
me, this is unbelievable. But I told Angela my daughter's a therapist, and she confirmed a lot of this stuff. Go ahead.
I mean, it checks out because it's like there a lot of like kids that are autistic or like even adults, they're really good at scripting like characters, like mimicking like famous actors or whatever, noises, sounds, whatever. And so to this day, like because he watched Peppa and Bluey, um, and it's like one's an Australian show, one's a British show. So like lately it's been Australian, but like he sits there and I mean, what does he say? He says stuff all the time and
Her son talks with a British accent.
and Australian all day long. Like he'll say stuff and I'm like he does not speak English. Like it's in the way that he actually uses the words too that they use. I can't think of what he says right now. Like my mom would know, but I don't know. Like
I, I might, like I said, I went to my daughter who's a therapist, and I said, "Hey, Angela, our co-host on our podcast, she's an autistic child, and he speaks with a British accent sometimes." And my daughter says, "Oh my God, Dad!" She goes, "It's funny that you just said that. We were talking about this at my work. That a lot of autistic kids have the accents, so it's a thing that they do."
it's scripting because he scripts like he'll like see something that he likes like on TV, like I don't know the voice, whatever, and he'll script the same exact lines that they do sometimes. Not all the time. He did it more when he was young. Now he actually uses words, and oh my god, it was just one day he woke up and he wouldn't stop talking. Like I don't know where it came from, but I'm like, it was like magical. Like I don't even know. I mean, big words like full sentences. Like I'm just like, what the hell? Did you know how to speak this whole time? But he spoke
And
before that. It was just not like this. Like this is insane. He talks more than I do. So that's a lot.
listen,
But it's
what? Go ahead.
Australian now.
Well, what they're saying now, this is what I've said. And listen, I just noticed my phone's getting very low. So we got about five.
Never charges his phone. I'm always like, Danny, charge your phone. Like when he sends us screenshots, I'm like, charge your phone. He's like, how do you always notice that? I'm like, because I just notice these things. Like it bugs me. It drives me nuts when somebody's phone is not fully charged. And that's probably why my last phone before I got my new phone had a dead battery or something like that.
Listen, last thing I want to say about autism, and I said this to Angela, and I honestly kind of believe it. I kind of believe it. You're looking at like 30 years ago, there was like 1 in 70,000 people got autism. Now it's like 1 in 6 or something like that.
I
I mean, it's
think
crazy.
I think that these kids always had it, but they had to learn to adapt. Like, I mean, obviously there's more severe cases than others. And when you eat certain foods and like stuff like that, that checks out. Like you're making it worse. Even with ADHD and like gluten and all that stuff, I used to feel like more sluggish and stuff like that. And when I cut that stuff out, I was able to function better. Like sugars, like certain things you're not supposed to have. So I
Right.
mean I drink espresso though and I fall asleep. So
But what I was going to say, Angela, to everybody was, I think, and I said this to Angela before, I feel, and this is crazy, guys, but I just told you it was 1 in 70,000. Now it's 1 in 6. Okay. I'm going to say that we are evolving into being a non-verbal human.
So
And we're
like
going to
AI is going to
telepathic,
do.
we're going to talk to each other through thoughts. It's coming.
I think that some of us can already do that. Like I could actually do that. I'm not even kidding.
Because why is it, why all of a sudden, like there's so much autism? I mean, it's everywhere.
I think that it's just being people are actually looking for it now because they're realizing that there's different ways of learning. My entire life, no one said you have ADHD. It wasn't until an incident happened, and then
Oh,
I
me
went to the
too.
doctor.
Me too. No one ever told my best friend told me I had ADHD. A doctor didn't, my family didn't. My best friend said, "Pay attention, you ADHD motherfucker." That's how I found out I had ADHD. My best friend told me I had it.
I mean, I graduated high school early and I had the worst grades because I'm a really bad test taker because I overthink everything. But like, if somebody would be able to read the test to me, then I'd be like, oh, okay, so it's not because I'd be like, oh, it could technically be 3 out of these 4 answers if you think of it like this and this. Like, it's so annoying. But if somebody would like actually explain the test to me if I had a question about it, then I'd probably get a straight A. But I mean, I graduated early and it wasn't because I was smarter than other people. It was like I was bored as hell, like, and I couldn't focus in class. Like, so I started taking college courses at night and then just left early. I was like, peace out.
Yeah.
I mean, the ADHD though, my grades were good in college. I just did community college right over here, like before I went to my other college. And
Yeah.
so like while I was in high school. And so I was like, I don't know, I did really well though. And it was because
I
night classes and people wanted to be there. And then when you're distracted, like I was learning shit, it was like daycare.
Listen, Angela's totally right. I had ADHD too. I was a horrible, horrible high school student. But then when I went to college, I was good in college. When I went through the police academy, I graduated the police academy with like a 94 average.
Well,
You
that's
know what I
probably stuff
mean?
that you were good at, like stuff that you were
Yes.
interested in. You have to be interested in it.
But I was a CD student when I was in high school. And then I go to police academy, I'm an A student. Because,
Wait,
and
and
call
then
it,
wait, weren't you like the star? Like, were you the captain of the football team?
yeah, wow.
So
Yeah.
how did this happen? How did that happen? Because like your grades, like,
Listen, this
did
is
you
how it
win
happened.
them?
Getting football season ended like November 8th, November 10th in high school, okay? Started in August and it ended in November, right? Our first report card was after football season. So I always made it through football.
Everyone probably hated you for that. Like, I'm sure the whole team hated you for that, right?
No, no, no. I was the captain. The players vote for the captain of the team. I was voted.
I'm sure you weren't voted by everyone. Like,
Well, no, people either hate me or like me. There's no in between. There's nobody that says, he's okay. They
I
either
think you
hate
were
me or
probably
they
really
like me.
good. You were probably good though.
I was the best.
Okay, I just fed his ego. Let's not do that again.
Listen, football was my life back then. It was my life.
And I told Danny one day we're gonna go and find like even though his school like closed, like his high school, we're gonna like dig around. Because I bet you somebody has had they have those tapes, like the ones that like spin or whatever they used back then. What are those things called that spin? Not like a UFO, like it's like film.
She's trying to make fun that I'm so old it was real to real.
A projector.
Yeah.
We have one in the attic. Like it was like blue and cream color. I thought I don't know. I could be wrong, but I want
Do you
to
want to
see him
know?
play
Do
football.
you want to know the sad part? It's
What?
true. It
What is
was
that? What you
real to
guys used?
real. Yes.
Was it called the projector? Or no, was there a
It
name
was
for
a
it?
projector, reel to reel, and our high school film was all in black and white. We didn't have color film.
You didn't have color?
I was born in the '60s.
So in the 60s, your TV was black and white?
My TV wasn't black and white, but our film was black and white. Like our film that we filmed the games on in high school.
Okay, what if you had like a personal camcorder? Would it be colored?
There was no camcorders. Camcorders came out later, I think. I think the camcorders didn't come out till like, I don't know.
So when people film this stuff, like if let's say they're like, "Hey, I'm gonna go watch my kid play a sport. Like I'm gonna go watch him play football." Yeah, and then do they bring like these big things, or is only
Yes.
like
You know, like a movie camera, they would have that up in the press box filming the entire game.
okay, but parents wouldn't bring their own, right? Like it was not like a
No, they
thing.
didn't have them. There was
Like they're
no
like,
cell
"Hey,
phones.
did
There
you
was no
bring did,
nothing.
did you bring your flying saucer? Oh yeah,
Listen,
yeah, I got mine in the
listen.
trunk."
We can't stay on much longer because my phone is dying actually. but listen, I just want to say this. Back then, Angela, it because there was no cell phones. Our high school games, Hazelton, West Hazelton, we'd have 10,000 people at a high school football game. 10,000 people would go watch the game.
Well, isn't
That's
that just because it's like a
crazy.
small town?
Well, yeah, and it's a rivalry, but you wouldn't get 10,000 people now. They'd be on their cell phones, they'd be doing something else. 10,000 people would go see a high school football game. It's crazy.
I
I
think
played
it's
in front
just
of 10,000 people,
that is
you know?
insane. But I think it's just because of the town. Like how, if it's like a football town and they're really
It,
good.
it, it is co-region football. Where I came from in Pennsylvania, they call it co-region. Football's huge there. You know, football's big.
Co-region. Like you have
Yeah,
different.
no, co-region that's where they dug coal in Pennsylvania. So it's
Oh,
co-region.
coal.
Coal.
I think you said co, like co, like co-host type thing. I
Uh,
was like, co what?
It's my
Coal region.
accent. And listen, I saw a guy talking about Phillies sports and he loves to go to Phillies games. And he said the accent. Oh my God. He said, did I send that to you? He said the
Yeah.
accent. I can't get the accent. He said, basically, they
The
call
A.
everybody a
It was the
dickhead.
A. You
Yeah.
couldn't do the
And
A.
he said they call everybody dickhead. Everybody's a dickhead. He's a dickhead. He's a dickhead.
Yeah, and he said that's like normal, like when you greet people.
Yeah, dickhead.
I mean, it's kind of like, I mean, Chicago's not like that, but kind of like, they kind of
Yeah.
remind me of each other in a way.
Yeah. Chicago it's East Coast vibe. It is. It's East Coast vibe.
You mean
But
like
listen,
East Coast is Midwest vibe?
whatever. But listen, all right, one last thing before we go. I'm going to make prediction, okay? Or we'll make both predictions. The NFL season. Now, I want to give Angela, I'm putting pressure on her. Last year, I'm telling you guys, months before the Super Bowl. Not 2 days, not 3 days, not 4 days, months before the Super Bowl, she told me the Eagles were going to win the Super Bowl. She did. She said, I see it. They're going to win the Super Bowl. Okay. Now the Eagles made it back into the playoffs. So they're there to defend. Okay. They got a shot to defend. But to me, they're not as good as they were last year. They're close, but they're not as good. Chicago's good. We might have
Yeah,
to
what
fix
the
Chicago.
hell's up with that? That was
I
so
don't know.
shocking when he's like, the Bears are actually doing good. I'm like, I'm sorry, what? And then when they beat Philly, I was like, was that like an
Well,
accident? Like that was an accident, like,
well,
right?
the Eagles are sitting everybody this week because they don't want anybody to get hurt. So they're going to play their second string this week because the game's not worth it because they need to get everybody healthy for the playoffs. So their
So who
second string is
is
playing
it
this week.
Commanders? Who are they playing?
The Commanders, but the game really don't mean much. You know what I mean? So they're not going to play their starters for this game. They're going to rest everybody like Jalen Hurts, Barkley. None of these guys are going to play this week. And then the playoffs start next week. What was that? You have me.
What?
Do you hear that? What did you do? Something happened there.
Oh, I forgot that I have alarms that go off at night. It's the ADHD. I set
Oh
alarms at
my
night.
God! What is that?
Well, normally I have them off at certain times because of our podcast, but I
Oh.
forgot that I'm here.
All right. So Angela, I'm telling you, we got 2 minutes. We're going to get off. What's your prediction?
Well, you
Who
gotta
do
tell
you
me.
see?
I haven't been following. I've been so busy. So like,
Who's
you
going to
gotta
win
tell
the
me who's
Super
playing.
Bowl?
Well, who's playing right now?
The playoffs start next week, or
I know
yeah,
you
next
really
week.
want the Eagles to win, so you want me to say the Eagles, but
No, I don't think you're going to say it this year because I don't feel it. I feel we're going to lose, and I hope I'm wrong, but I feel we're going to lose.
so who are they up against? Like who's playing?
Well, we just beat Angela's Bills because she has the hots for Josh Allen too. But
Not
we
that he's
just
just
beat.
like a good guy.
He is. I actually like Josh Allen. He is a good guy. I
He
agree with you.
has a really big heart. I love that.
I agree with you. He's a good guy. But the Eagles beat him this week. The Eagles beat him this week.
I know. I'm sad. I'm sorry.
And we're
Beth.
getting YouTube comments. Way to go, YouTube! They're making comments, YouTube. So at least we know we're streaming over there. They're making comments too. But what was that? Oh, you got the Bills in it, the Bears in it, the Eagles, the Packers, the usual son. Oh, the Chiefs are out. They got knocked out already. So the Chiefs are not
Good,
there.
because that was oh god, I couldn't wait
What?
for them to lose. Like
But you got to realize if the Eagles make it back this year, people are going to feel like the Eagles are, they're going to start, they're already starting to be hated on because the Eagles have been to 3 Super Bowls in the last 8 years. They won 2 out of the last 8 years. If they go to the Super Bowl this year, 3 out of the last 4 years, they went to the Super Bowl. So people are going to hate the Eagles too, like that. You know what I mean? They don't like
yeah.
winners. People don't like winners. They don't.
So who do you think's better, Bears or the Eagles?
I personally think if we play the Bears in the playoffs, we kill them. Killed them. I think it was a fluke game, and I think we killed the Bears. If we played them in Chicago or Philly, it's not going to matter. That's my feeling.
What about the Packs?
We kill the Packs. I'll be honest with you, there's not a team that scares me. No, I'm sorry. There's one team that scares me, the Rams. The Rams scare me because they have a veteran quarterback. So they have a guy that's in his upper 30s. He's been there so long. He's good. And he scares me. And their coach is good. Their receivers are good. The Rams scare me. Oh, is that something we know? Oh, the psychic might have just called it.
I'm just saying he might tear it. You just said he's a senior, and you described him as like almost walking with a cane. So I mean,
but that team, we beat them. But we beat them this year on a blocked field goal at the end of the game. We blocked the field goal and they were to beat us. So they're very good. They're good.
I think it's all kind of luck, though. They could be having an off day.
Oh, I agree. That's how you're never going to go undefeated in football. You're not. Because the ball bounces wherever it wants to bounce sometimes. So you're not going to ever go undefeated. It's hard to go undefeated in the
It's not like a weighted ball or something, is it? Like the dice?
I don't know. But listen, let's cut it out now because I'm telling you, my phone's gonna die. But guys, thank you. We actually went over an hour, did we? No, almost.
Felt like
no,
10
51 minutes. 51 minutes we were on. So that's good.
Like 10 minutes.
Guys, tomorrow, 6 p.m. Pacific, the minor details. Me, Angela, and Pete. No, Pete won't be there. We'll have Tommy on tomorrow.
It's a great topic, too. Why are we telling the topic?
It's going to be about paranormal. He said he had a UFO counter, so we'll have to see.
Insane. I didn't even know this until Danny told me tonight. I'm so freaking excited.
I didn't know it either till you told me. I had no idea. So we'll have to wait and see tomorrow. And then the following Thursday is the big one, the Travis Walton case. You guys got to tune in for that. Give us a follow, subscribe. Angela, thank you for coming on tonight, being a guest.
Thanks for having me. Everyone, add me, A Dose of Angela. I'm on here. I just got to start my own channel.
Yeah, and start following everybody. Thank you. Happy New Year, Angela. Happy New Year, everybody.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Bye.